Part one of our tour of the north of Scotland, where we're joined by Neil and Judy Baird. Starting in Edinburgh, we stopped briefly at London Links Golf Club, and then on to St Andrews for lunch.
Yeah, so. With voice as well.
Oh, voice, yeah.
And now the movement, the video. Oh, sorry, okay.
A group photo short of one on the balcony at Forgan House. You'll notice how well dressed we all are. Alright, got him. After lunch, a drive to Dundee, a visit to the McMahon Centre, which was most interesting, and then a tour of the fourth floor of DC Thompson's. The magnificent front drive at Rock Lodge. The first night, we camped at Rock Lodge, courtesy of Bridget and Andrew. Very comfortable.
Okey-doke.
All set?
Patrick has a thought
Patrick had a thought.
on the driving.
Another one.
Recording the event.
Recording the event of 7 in the car. Well, there are only 6 at the moment, but there's a spare seat for John there.
Well, we'll let John in the front, I think, probably.
Getting organised to go to Auchmithy and the Button Bend for dinner. Is the red light on?
The red light's on.
That's good, that means it's taking, which it is.
It's a little video that he takes.
Next morning, it's off to Glamis Castle, and of course they don't allow photography. Here we are. And Glamis having Castle. Done a tour of the castle, which we haven't done for a number of years, we set off for Braemar. Our first night was at Craiglee B&B, which was notable for the size of is bathroom. All right. It's raining, still raining.
Yeah.
On the way to the duck pond.
With a light mist.
And a light.
Tomorrow. We'll bring you something tomorrow.
I hope he's not chasing her because they're vicious.
Yes. Yes. We'll bring you some food tomorrow.
Some of us then struggled up to the Rigi. A nice day. See Ben McDewey?
Well, one can't, but
It's there.
you can see the direction it's in. We're going to have to cut these little trees.
And on the way down, we were very lucky to see some red deer.
Here's my...
Yes, we're going to see how far we go today. Maybe a long way. On the other hand, and here's the real climber.
Look at my
boots on.
The real thing.
Yeah,
These are my Italian
Oh,
climbing boots.
and the boots there too. Oh, well, yeah. My shoes don't look quite the same. Beautiful view. The sun's come out.
Yeah.
Looking down towards my lodge. Yes, that's Glen Coich, I think.
So I don't think you can get back to Braemar on the other
No,
side.
you can't. No. Of course, we couldn't go past the Linn of Dee without stopping and taking some photographs. It's kind of amazing how all that water funnels through a tiny little gap there. In the middle of nowhere, and we still have to pay for parking. Setting off on the path to Derry Lodge. As a young girl, my mother used to walk from Aviemore via Derry Lodge to Braemar with her brother.
We would walk all the way up that road, never turning back. Never looking back.
The troll lives under the bridge. Here's our first look at Derry Lodge. We were hoping the log fire would be on and lunch would be on the table, but no luck. Looks like it's all boarded up. Bannock. Selkirk, Bannock, rather. Here we are, back to the turn off to the car park. After a long 3-hour hike. See all the rocks covered in moss. Back of the car, just a little stroll for Judy and Neil, whereas Linda and I are on our knees. Linda hasn't even arrived yet, as the mileometer tells us.
Yeah.
On the way back to Braemar, we drive through Mar Lodge grounds, and then, as we approach Braemar, what should we see but more deer? Back to the duck pond, this time with some bread.
Hey! Do that.
Here's the press, the battery of press photographers here taking shots for the Dundee Courier. At the bottom of the brae, this deer's got lost in the one-way system. And then some of us set off for Craigcornick, but I let Neil go, as it would have taken me a year to get up there. Day 4, and the day opens with a tour of Balmoral Castle. Balmoral. The avenue up to the castle had some magnificent trees. Castle coming into view.
Page 32 of the Balmoral guidebook will tell you all about the trees.
Not on our mobiles, but listening to the audio tour. Oh, beautiful area. A little picnic by the tree. Love and the entrance, we assume. Checking out tree number 11, they were all numbered. Mountain Hemlock? I thought Hemlock was over the pass to Tom and Toole, and we couldn't resist a stop on the way. See if we can find a bottle of whiskey. And yes, we did, if we look at the bag. Through Elgin to Duffus and a stop at Gordonston, Neil's old school. This is the roundhouse, and as you can see, it's round. Here we are, leaving our 4-star B&B, Elgin Cathedral. There's the front entrance. There, she's gone. Yeah, you think how long ago it was built. So
Yeah.
how did they manage it?
The work that went into it.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Here we are, the crossover from one tower to the other.
Elgin Cathedral. Enjoying the wonderful view.
Panoramic view.
Yeah. Linda's about to break into her
So
aerobics.
It's going to do a swan dive. There's where we came up. Steps look a bit scary. I don't know if I can get down again. The professional photographers are at work.
Linda, go and sit next to Judy.
Praying motion. We were really worried about the poor monks who seemed to be shut up in some room behind this door. Skull and crossbones, a timer, and a spade. And this was 1676. Various columns.
We're at the ready to take your
See.
departure.
Right. Here we are at the lobbies, dropping off
So don't buy it.
Neil and Judy. Sadly, we left Neil and Judy there, and we had enjoyed their company very much, and on to Ullapool.